Esli is a relatively minor figure in the Bible, mentioned specifically in the Old Testament. According to 1 Chronicles chapter 8 verse 5 and Nehemiah chapter 3 verse 21, Esli is identified as a descendant within the lineage of the tribe of Benjamin. Here are the key biblical references. 1 Chronicles chapter 8 verse 5, NWT. Their brother Esli was the father of Appaim, and Igal, and Barzillai, and Asaiah. 4. Nehemiah chapter 3 verse 21, NWT. The sons of Hassenaah the ruler of the citadel repaired the fish gate. The sons of Jediael of the Meronites repaired the fountain gate. In these passages, Esli is noted as a patriarch within a genealogical context, highlighting his role in the family lineage that contributed to the rebuilding efforts of Jerusalem after the Babylonian exile. Esli's family and lineage. Jehovah's Witnesses place significant emphasis on family lineage and genealogies, as these records demonstrate God's faithfulness in preserving his people through generations. Esli is listed as the father of Appaim, Igal, Barzillai, and Asaiah, indicating that he was the head of a family unit that played a part in the restoration of Jerusalem. Understanding Esli's place within his family helps Jehovah's Witnesses appreciate the continuity and dedication that characterized the people of that era. It underscores the importance of each individual's contributions, no matter how seemingly small, in fulfilling God's plans. Esli's role in rebuilding Jerusalem. The historical context in which Esli is mentioned involves the period after the Babylonian captivity, a time when the Israelites returned to Jerusalem to rebuild the city and its walls. This restoration was crucial for re-establishing their religious and social structures. Jehovah's Witnesses view this rebuilding as a fulfillment of God's promises to his people. Esli and his descendants, being part of this restoration effort, exemplify obedience and dedication to Jehovah's directives. Their work in rebuilding the gates of Jerusalem, such as the Fish Gate and the Fountain Gate, was essential for the city's security and functionality. Spiritual lessons from Esli's life. Even though Esli's biblical mentions are brief, several spiritual lessons can be drawn from his life and the context in which he lived. Obedience to God's commands. Esli's participation in the rebuilding efforts signifies his obedience to Jehovah's instructions. Jehovah's Witnesses emphasize the importance of adhering to God's guidance, especially during challenging times. Commitment to community restoration. Esli's role in restoring Jerusalem highlights the value of contributing to the welfare of the community. Jehovah's Witnesses believe in actively participating in initiatives that strengthen and support their congregations and broader communities. Generational faithfulness. By acknowledging Esli's place in the lineage, Jehovah's Witnesses are reminded of the importance of passing down faith and values through generations. It underscores the responsibility of each generation to uphold and transmit spiritual principles. Humility in service. Esli's seemingly minor role teaches the virtue of humility. Not everyone holds prominent positions, but every effort is valuable in God's eyes. Jehovah's Witnesses are encouraged to serve faithfully, regardless of recognition or status. Esli's mention in Nehemiah's account. In Nehemiah chapter 3 verse 21, Esli's family is indirectly referenced as part of the broader community involved in rebuilding Jerusalem. Nehemiah, a key leader during this period, organized various groups to reconstruct different parts of the city. The mention of Esli's sons in this context illustrates the collaborative effort required to achieve such a monumental task. Jehovah's Witnesses see Nehemiah's leadership as a model for effective organization and dedication. Esli's family's involvement reflects the collective commitment necessary to restore and maintain what Jehovah has entrusted to his people. Application for today's believers. Although Esli lived centuries ago, the principles derived from his life remain relevant for Jehovah's Witnesses today. Active participation. Just as Esli contributed to rebuilding Jerusalem, believers are encouraged to actively participate in their communities and congregations, contributing their time and talents to support collective goals. Faithfulness in service. Esli's dedication serves as an example of faithfulness. Jehovah's Witnesses strive to remain steadfast in their service to God, even when faced with difficulties or when their contributions might seem small. Unity and cooperation. The collaborative effort depicted in Esli's time teaches the importance of unity. Working together harmoniously is essential for accomplishing shared objectives, both within the congregation and in broader societal contexts. Legacy of faith. Emphasizing genealogies like Esli's reminds believers of the importance of leaving a legacy of faith. Jehovah's Witnesses aim to instill strong spiritual values in future generations, ensuring the continuity of their beliefs and practices. Conclusion. Esli may not be one of the most prominent figures in the Bible, but his inclusion in the genealogical records serves as a testament to the importance of every individual in God's plan. Jehovah's Witnesses view Esli's life as an example of obedience, dedication, and faithful service. By studying such figures, believers are inspired to contribute meaningfully to their communities, uphold their spiritual commitments, and maintain the legacy of faith across generations. Through the lens of Jehovah's Witnesses and the resources available on jw.org, Esli's story, though brief, offers valuable insights into the virtues of humility, community involvement, and unwavering faithfulness to God's directives. These lessons remain pertinent, encouraging believers to emulate Esli's dedication in their own lives as they strive to fulfill Jehovah's purpose. Please subscribe,